Just the other day, a fourth grader from Connecticut sent me a piece of writing that he did on the state writing test. The question on the test was, what's at the end of the rainbow? Listen to this piece of writing and see how he used his imagination to take him many places.
When I crawled to the top of the rainbow, I could feel the sun beating down hard on my face. I had shimmied my way up the slippery colors, and I had finally made it. But not for long, because I felt myself sliding down the other side. The side everyone always talked about, the side they wrote songs about. I slid faster and faster. The wind blasted through my hair, and I could feel my whole body sliding through the clouds. And soon, my feet touched the ground. I couldn't believe it. I was standing on the front lawn of my grandma's house, and there was Molly, my grandma's dog, alive again. A moment later, I was sitting in Grandma's kitchen. Grandma, who I hadn't seen in the 3 years since she died. I sat there, sipping Grandma's fresh lemonade from mason jars. Grandma didn't believe in real glasses. It was in that moment I realized I must be in heaven. Yes, this was heaven. That's when I noticed a door I'd never seen before. I asked Grandma where it went, and she told me not to pay any attention to it. And when she left the room, I opened it. It led down a dark stairway into a dark cellar I'd never seen before. I walked around a corner and saw a long, dark hallway. Suddenly, I felt myself falling through space. I landed in a dark cavern, like an old barn or warehouse. Pigeons fluttered up in the rafters, and shafts of light streamed in from holes in the roof. At the end of the warehouse was a doorway framed in light. I could feel myself being drawn to it, like a moth to a candle flame. As I reached for the doorknob, I realized I wasn't in heaven anymore. I was in the other place. And what did I see when I opened the gates of hell? Kids sitting at desks doing writing prompts.
I remember when I was in fourth grade on test day, the teachers seemed to get really mean all of a sudden. They seemed to enjoy our misery. The teachers really like giving tests. I went to see Miss Foley, my fourth grade teacher, and I asked her.
So let me get this straight. You mean teachers don't like tests either?
No, of course they don't. They're not mean people. It's something they don't want to do. I would be so surprised if I knew of one teacher that was waiting for the week of the test. They do not like tests.
Well, we know now that both kids and teachers don't enjoy writing tests. But what about the folks who have to read them? Did you ever think how boring that could be? Try this. Draw a picture of the person who will read your writing test. Next, draw a picture of the same person after they've read your writing test. How did they change?